Okay, I'm gonna say something because I need to make sure something is clear. Yesterday, I left the house to go to the store, change out some shoes and stuff, and I went to McDonald's, sat down, ate. I left McDonald's and was heading back home, and it rained. Well, it was sprinkling. A guy that my mom used to date or something like that stopped and was like, "Hey, well, you need a ride," which is weird because I've been walking and stuff and nobody been asking me for a ride. No one asked me for a ride, okay? No one has asked me for a ride. And I don't know what it was. He had lottery tickets in the seat. He had a black fur. Oh my God, they setting him up. So this is what's going on. What's Whitley? Something Whitley. I forgot the first name, but his seat was like, like the old school bear cover seats. It was like that, and it was lottery tickets in the seat and an envelope in the seat, and he moved it out of the way. And then I sat down and he took me back to the house and he asked me some questions. He was asking me like, how many kids you have, but I didn't say nothing about, I know that when it came to Ye, I ain't say nothing about him. But he was like, how many kids you got? I said 3. Are you with somebody? I said, yeah. He was like, who you with? Like in a relationship. They said, what the person do? I said, they are entrepreneur. Then he said something about, and that's your mom? I kept telling him, yeah. I said, yeah, that's my mom. He's like, nah, you gotta be from Raleigh. You gotta be from this. You gotta be from that. I knew something was off. I was like, nah. I was like, I said, I'm here. That's all I said. I said, I'm here. What do you do? I said, I work for God. But nah, like, he said something about, he's like, he must piss you off. I said, nobody pissed me off. I said, I'm happy. I said, I'm happy. And then he said something else. What did he say? And he was like, and that you sure that's your mom? I was like, yeah. I said, yeah. He said, man. And then I forgot. He asked me my age. I told him my age, and he was like, really? Something like that. But all I know is when he dropped me off, he said, you're an angel. He said, I met an angel. Or something like that. He said, I met an angel. And then he drove off. And then he went in the back area. This moment is tied to something else. And y'all trying to, I'm going to go with my motherfucking instinct. Y'all can tell me all day, oh, this stop, that stop. I've trusted me, and I'm going to always trust me. Because me has always been there for me. No matter what. So I'm letting y'all know that if anything goes on, I ain't a part of it. Okay? I ain't a part of it. But it's weird that he had a black fur seat covers like a daggone bear cover, black, like the fur, like like the old school bear carpet rug. Y'all, this don't make no sense. And then the day that dude going to Luigi is going to trial today. Yeah, so like I said, I'm innocent like he's innocent. We both innocent. And I ain't about to get set up. So I'm going to post this video. I'm posting this because y'all ain't about to try me. Y'all ain't going to keep telling me, oh, this is done and that. I'm like this. I learned one thing. When a person is in jail, right? They ain't free and nothing can't stop anything messing with them until they outside of the building. Well, last time I checked, I'm still in the building. So until I'm out, I'm going to keep vocalizing my voice and keep talking. Y'all ain't going to, nah, y'all can try it all day long. But I'm still here. Y'all can show images of stuff. Y'all can do whatever. And then flip the script. Y'all can make fake stuff. Y'all can do all of that. At the end of the day, and yes, do I have authority? Yes. Can I do things? Yes, but people still got choices. So all I got to say, choose wisely. Because whatever you do is going to come back to you. So I'm just letting you know that that's what happened. He's the only person I've had contact with in this whole process. I have not I haven't what is the word? I haven't been out of Plymouth in about 6 months. About 6 months. I have not been outside of Plymouth in 6 months. So there's no way that I can be connected to anything because I have not been out of Plymouth for 6 months. I've been in this town for 6 months. Okay, maybe longer than that. When she asked me to go somewhere, I do not ride. I don't do none of that. The only time I go is if I go to the laundromat and if I need to go to the store. But if y'all notice, I walk now if I need to go to the store. I don't ride. I walk. Okay? So, like I said, my spirit is telling me to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking. Again, if something, Bernard, his name is Bernard. Bernard Whitley. And, yep. And when I heard Whitley, it made me think about A Different World with Dwayne Wayne. As soon as I heard it, that's what came in my mind because our names make a difference. Okay, our names make a difference. When you start changing your name and stuff, that cause friction because our names represent something in this world. It's connections to a lot of things in this world. So Bernard, what do a Bernard? A dog. Bernard, Saint Bernard. It's a bite. Y'all trying to bite me. Y'all thought y'all was gonna bite me. I got you, Saint Bernard. So I'm a saint. That's one part. Everything got two parts to it. Anyhow, I gotta say anywho. I don't know. Anyway, that's what happened. I went there and came back. Happy spirit the whole ride. I didn't give out any additional information because, like I told Ye, until everything come out, I'ma speak just like it's here. Other than that, y'all can get what I put on these videos. But when I talk to these mother suckers in town, you don't know me, I don't know you. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.